All right. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Getting this video together. And then we will get the stream started. We have a little bit of time before the reveal. Hooah! Give me a second. Pulling up chat and everything. There we go. Okie dokie. There we go. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good morning. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. When does it start? At the top of the hour. It's going to start very soon. They usually do a countdown very soon as well, but it's usually blasted with like some crazy music in the background to get people to copyright strike. So what I typically do is we'll hang out, we'll talk, and whenever the live stream's about to start, I'll switch over there and then we'll listen to what they have to say, switch back over here, have a little Q&A, and then be on with the damn thing. You know what I mean? As far as I made a everything you need to know about this new event video. Let's see. Bum bum. Wow. Oh, okay. Switch this one over. But we're just chilling. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Welcome in. I am getting everything together. And then we are good to go. I hope everyone's having a great day. Boom shakalaka. All right. A shout out to Austria. I see you. Network engineer. I see you. Power Glove. What up, Menace in the house? Craig. I see you. Levi. Sleepy. What up? What up? What up? Rig. I see you. Mods. I see you. What up? What up? Chrome Splinter, Balders, what up? Jay Smith, Easy Money, yo, what up, what up? Sean McNeil, hey man, with this event pass, is there a certain way to unlock the items in the pass? Season Pass XP, brother. I just made a everything you need to know video. I don't know if I should post it now or just wait for this live stream to end and then post it. But I just made a everything you need to know about this event video. That way you know how to level it up, how much it costs, what's in the event, and everything. So let me know if I should just go ahead and post that video now or just wait till later. Hey, shout out to Maryland. I see you. Firehawk. What up, man? I missed the Johnson uniform. I want to get that uniform. Waited 2 to 3 years. Johnson. The Brian Johnson. Johnson. Is it a uniform? Johnson uniform. This one? How do you get that one? I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember how to get that one, man. The Johnson uniform. Let me see. Maybe if you go to apparel, give me a second. Go to apparel, go to store, go to outfits. All right, let's look it up. Where's Johnson? Johnson. Where are you? Let's see here. I don't see Johnson. Yeah. Was it like a special event type of deal? Johnson. Give me a second. I'm looking for him. I'm looking. What was that? Nope. Huh. Yeah, I'll have to look up how to get that one, man. I don't know. Shout out to Wisconsin. I see you. Wisconsin. I see you. Stay cheesy. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. You get the Johnson, the apparel, and what? I see you, Piranha King. What up? How you doing? Craig said, I can't remember. That leaked exotic AR was the old Division 1. Caduceus. Oh, for next season? Yeah. That's what they're going to be talking about, all the new stuff at the top of the hour for the next season. That's absolutely correct. You are right. All right, let me see here. I could do... I think I have a priority objective. Jefferson Plaza. All right, let's see. Jefferson Plaza's down here. I put the big Alejandro with tipping scales and Sawyers. Boy, does it slap. Yeah, dude. Yeah, man, we were talking about that the other day. Yeah, with the global event. Yeah, dude, especially for, like, escalations. For sure. See if I can matchmake anybody for this mission. See what happens. Pittsburgh in the house. I see you. I see you. Hey, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Make sure you at least say hi. I know you're busy and shit. You know, we all have our own stuff we do every day, whether you're working, in traffic, what have you. But at least try to say hi. That way we know you're here. And hit the thumbs up. It's free. It helps out the community. I really do appreciate it. If you have any questions, let me know. Glad to help. Yeah. But we are busy today. We have a lot of stuff going on. I think I might post that video. While I'm live streaming, which is crazy to say, but I just have a lot of videos to do today, so I think we might have to end up doing that. Let's see here. And then I'm still matchmaking. Yeah. We'll figure it out. It is all good. We have a little bit of time before the live stream, so no shame in our game. Let's see. Dude, no one's matchmaking? About to just call for backup then. You know what I'm saying? About to just call for backup then. Drink my coffee. How's everyone doing? Let's see here. Pittsburgh in the house. From Derby. Is it Derby or Derby? Derby? I think it's Derby. From Derby, England. I see you, Carrion. McKeon. I think I said it right. What up, man? M Hart. How you doing? Menace, Firehawk. Yeah, buddy. Dennis, I see you. I see you. See here. All right. No one is obviously matchmaking, so let's call for backup.
Requesting backup.
Live streams, their live stream's gonna start by the time we even find someone to do this damn mission.
You have been promoted to group leader. Another agent is now in your group. Backup arrived. Sending backup request.
Calling for backup helped.
I'm coming. Wait for me.
Yeah, let's go.
We need to prevent True Sons from using the Metro to transport chemical weapons. So start by disabling any operational trains you find.
You can't let those munitions be distributed. You saw what they did to the castle.
Get some! Get some!
Another agent has joined your group.
Oh yeah. Run! Alright, everything you need to know about the... Ooh, I should do new event. Stand by. Oh, they're all still loading in. And boom. Alright, and then we'll post, yeah, we'll post that video. Let's do it at 9:50. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm posting a video really quick. Stand by. Alright, let's do schedule, set premiere at, let's do... Oh yeah, we'll do 11 a.m. That way there's time for us to chill and chat, and then after their live stream's over and everything, I'll have that thing going. All right, cool. There we go.
Agent down.
Run, run, run. Yeah, we have 13 minutes until the devs, so we still have a while. Be able to take all these guys out.
We may have eyes on Wilson. Outside and the main entrance to the mall.
Wilson!
We need to terminate this bitch. There's
Hey,
no
we have
direct
over
route to
150
position.
people in here. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up yet. What are you waiting on? Hit the like, support the channel. If you have any questions, let me know. Shout out where you're from.
Hostile radio.
When does the pistol and hunter drop? Next week, man. Next Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
Negative. The subway's
Next
compromised.
Tuesday.
Then find another way.
We'll have the climax mission. We'll have the new hunter, and we'll have the new pistol, and we'll have the new global event. All of it's next Tuesday. Next Tuesday. All of it. Today is really just like a apparel event. Patch yourself up, soldier. You're still in the fight. Dude said, what up from the 213? I see you. Vlad over there in Canada. What up? Hey, no problem there. Adjudicator. No problem there, adjudicator.
Vital signs critical.
Setting up turret.
Buttzilla. I love the name. Buttzilla. Buttzilla. Now that was funny. Hey there, Buttzilla. Get some! We got him, we got him. Washing the dishes here in Tokyo. I see you, Linux. What up? Lynx. Lynx? Frankie, I see you. Jersey in the house. Eagle from Alabama. I'm trying to go through chat really quick. Supte, what up? Your laugh is original. Is that good or bad, dude? I don't. What does that mean? Your laugh is original. I don't know, dude. I don't know if that's good or bad. I hope it's good. How original. I don't know, man. I hear it. I hear it in a good way and in a bad way. I'll take it in a good way. Thank you.
That should take you to the mall.
There's an elevator.
Wilson's still by the entrance.
Interact.
A mortar team with him. These are probably the fuckers who attacked the castle.
Dude said what? Hold on.
Hostile forces
What'd he
incoming.
say? Dude said Buttzilla sounds like something from Beavis and Butt. Yeah, he's like Buttzilla. Yeah, Buttzilla.
Serious trauma
Buttzilla.
detected.
It's like Godzilla. Butts. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. TP for Buttzilla's uncle. Yeah. You like a parachute. Parachute TP. Buttzilla's bungle. Oh shit, dude. All right. No, all right.
Contaminated area.
Dude said, "Wait, what game is this?
Contamination level.
This is that Nuno. What you mean?" He said it looks good.
Make sure
Hey,
you
man.
put it out of operation.
I appreciate you. You look good. I mean, what? Hey man, I'm sorry. I'm a little off before my coffee hits. I haven't drank my coffee, so there's some chemical imbalance. There's a chemical imbalance. I don't have enough coffee. Hold on.
Agent endorsement available.
All right, there we go. Much better. All right. Sorry. Yeah, screw you guys. Coffee doesn't make me all like, you know, crazy and hyper. Oh no. It mellows me out. You know how the Hulk is always mad? I'm always like this. It's not until I drink coffee where I calm down. Stand by. Hey, if you haven't hit that thumbs up yet, come on, man. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, honestly, what are you doing? Wait, you going to the bathroom? I mean, I get it. You wiping? I mean, that's a great reason why not to be liking the stream.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
We got you. Here, patch yourself up. You're still in the fight. Oh. Yo, why is it not picking him up? There you go. Patch yourself up, soldier. You're still in the fight. Oh, that's a turret. Oh, shit. That's a turret. That's a turret.
Agent
Yo, dude, that thing hurt. Dang. I bowed up against a turret and I lost. I lost that fight.
Excellent.
All right.
Send in a team to dismantle.
Dude
the
said I'm
rest of that
washing
crap once you
dishes,
clear
but
the
I already
site.
like the stream. Hell yeah, bro. Hey, I appreciate you, Eagle. Hey, man, the dishes got to get clean one way or another. You know what I'm saying? It's either you're going to do it or you got to, you know, give it to the dog to lick. Lick it clean. Assuming you have a dog, but let's be real. Your name's Eagle. You live in Alabama. You have a dog. Let's be real. You have a dog. You're American. Come on. Where are they at? Oh, they're above me. Oh! They're coming out of the walls, man. They're everywhere, man. When's the reveal, my guy? In 5 minutes, man. Whenever I'm done with this mission. In about 5 minutes, my friend. Hey, we have about 200 people in here. If you haven't yet, hit that thumbs up. Come on, man. Oh, what I gotta do? What I gotta do? I gotta dance? I gotta dance for it? I gotta dance for it? All right, here. I'm dancing for it. I'm dancing for it. There. All right, we dancing. I see Scott. Poconos in the house. I see you. One of the coolest NASCAR tracks ever made. Isn't Poconos? Isn't that the one where it's a big triangle, right? Not gonna lie, that was my favorite one, playing 98 NASCAR as the Intimidator. I'd hit those corners going freaking crazy speeds. Going about a $150. I liked it like 10, 15 minutes ago. My bad, mods. Yo, mods. Hey, I wasn't talking to you, man. I do apologize. I was talking to the people that didn't like it yet, man. No, you're good, mods. You're good, mods. I got you.
Exiting contaminated area.
Bro, what did you just say? Hold on, dude. Hold on. He said, bro, my mom, what? Hold on. Give me a second. I want to read this. What did he say? Bro, my mom never washed her dishes because she would let her dog clean them. No one, dude, no way. No way, Eagle. You should, no way. No way, dude. That's not real. Bro, that's not real, dude. Whatever. Oh my god. She just let her, no way, bro. That's not real. That's nasty. Yo, guys, if you have a second to have a good laugh, just read what Eagle wrote in chat about his mom. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but if you want a good little chuckle, just read what Eagle wrote in chat about his mom. He said, no, man, my mom's aunt. Oh, my bad, my bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. My bad, dude. I didn't mean to do that to your mom. I'm sorry, man. Your mom's aunt. I'm sorry. Well, let's be real, man. She's guilty by proxy, she's guilty by proxy, all right? She's guilty by proxy. Oh my gosh, dude. I am crying. I am crying, and they haven't even started the live stream yet. Yo, let's finish this mission. I gotta go. They're starting their live stream. I gotta go. Oh my god, dude, I was crying. Alright, we gotta go.
Don't let Wilson get
Woo!
away.
That was a good laugh, man. Oh, I gotta go.
Immediate medical assistance
All right.
needed.
Gotta go, guys. Whoop, 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 whoop. Sorry. Ran out of time. I ran out of time. The only thing I wish is I wish you had more time. Let's see. Do I have more time? Let's see. Nope, I don't. All right, guys. Welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, let me know in chat. But here is your Year 8 Season 2 reveal. Dude said, Kami, you a fool. Hey, man. Hey, man. I love you too, man. I love you too, man. All right, here we go.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to our PTS stream for Year 8 Season 2. I'm here with my dear colleague, the game director for Division 2, Alexandro Birzano. How are you doing, my friend?
Hey there, everybody. Glad to be here again. You almost said Year 8 Season 1.
Yeah,
I know.
almost. I was thinking about the numbers and the names. This is because we haven't revealed the name of the new season. And yes, this is another pre-recorded stream. I saw someone say in the chat, so it would be pretty impressive if actually this was a pre-recorded stream. And I had predicted this joke in the chat. So yeah, this is live.
Paid actors.
This is gonna be a long stream. I wouldn't say long, but like we have a lot of things to cover, and this is for a good way because we have a lot of content to show to you all. Yesterday I was live with Anais and Claudio from Bucharest, so you have now a higher standard to meet, Alex, because yesterday Claudio became a meme with the po 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 sound effect.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm expecting the same from you today. So let's see what you bring to us. So for those who watched it yesterday, we mentioned that today or very soon we would come live to talk about PTS. Season 1 is almost ending, and this is the time for us to discuss what's coming next. Before I start talking about Season 2, I would like to give you the opportunity and just chat about the current state of the game and how things are, because a lot of times I feel that the community thinks that we're not reading. We're reading everything, all the Reddit threads. I saw one day one guy saying, yeah, I'm sure Leo is reading the comments here. I almost comment like, hey, I'm here reading everything. But yeah, we know the discussions, we know what's the feedback, what's happening right now in the community. And there's some topics that we'd like to address before jumping into the PTS, right, Alex?
Yep. So obviously we launched a lot of things in Season 1. We had the retaliation improvements, we had escalation, we introduced prototype as a new gear quality, and yeah, it's been a bumpy season to say the least, but we've been addressing and making changes both on live and on our end, and I wanted to make sure that we can communicate some of the changes that we plan on making for Season 2, so to address the feedback that we've seen. So first of all, if you all remember, at the start of Season 1, we said that the tokens are going to be reset at the end of the season. We're not doing that anymore. After careful consideration, I'm pretty happy with where the token input economy is at the moment, so I don't feel that we need to continue with resetting the tokens. On the tokens, though, however, so I'm not pleased with the difference of rewards that a host gets compared to a guest in escalation. Right now I don't feel like the host that is putting in all of the risk is rewarded enough, and for good reasons. The numbers showcase that themselves. So for Season 2, for the launch, we will be we're going to go back to the formula based on which the rewards are based and change them. So that the host has more rewards than the guest, as it should be. Additionally, we are also looking into reassessing the costs of entry for escalation for each tier. And basically, I think if I can put an umbrella under all of these changes that we plan on making for escalation, we want to make it easier to climb and less painful should you fail. So I think this is our guiding principle moving forward with escalation. And I'm happy. Yeah.
I would say that just to clarify, like for example, the new formula for tokens for hosts and the other members of the group, this is something for Season 2, but not necessarily is going to be reflected here in the PTS, because we're talking about Season 2, but the PTS is purely to test things for Season 2 that is not related to the balance of escalation, right?
For sure, yeah. Thank you for that comment.
Just to clarify expectations, yeah.
Yeah, everything that I just said won't be present in this PTS, but it will be there for 2.0 for season launch. And based on popular feedback, if you all remember, there used to be some crates in escalation, and we took them away. So I saw how much players liked that part of the experience. And I'm happy to say that we agree. It's cool. It's fun. We've tested it some more on our end now that it's intended. And as of Season 2, we are going to add those crates back into the mission. I really like that it gave players a reason to go through each of the missions and not just constantly replay one mission. So I think crates do a good job. So we're bringing them back. And I have one more bit to talk about live, the current state of live. So after the season 1 release, we heard a lot of feedback that players would like to be able to have more control over their gear, and that's when we came out and said, cool, okay, everyone wants some sort of recalibration optimization. We're going to work on that. We're still working on that, so it will come, not for season 2 launch, but as soon as it's going to be ready, we'll put it in the game. We want to make sure that it doesn't create more bugs and that it is an elegant solution within the entire ecosystem. But expect more news on it soon, I guess.
So we're not launching for season 2, but we're not gonna wait all the way to season 3 to release that. It's like as soon as it's ready and we have a maintenance window, we're gonna deploy to players, right?
If it's ready before season 3, yes. I mean, we're not going to wait a season. If it's ready in season 3 or longer in time, then yes, it will launch that. So, but as soon as it's ready is the message.
Perfect. No, I think this is great. I feel that for a long time we've been seeing players talking about the escalation. Obviously, it's a hot topic because it was the new feature introduced in year 8 and everybody's grinding hard for the new prototype gear and everything that comes with that. So, for example, the crates feedback for escalation, we heard this from the community. We saw players saying, hey, that was a nice encouragement for me to go and rotate to all the missions. That's exactly what you said. So just reinforcing that this is based on community feedback. And keep going, keep sending to us. We want to understand how to better improve and take our time to reflect on that, but also to move in the right direction. So yeah, thank you, Alex. I feel that a lot of people came here for season 2 waiting for some prototype gear and escalation updates that I feel that this covered a lot of the hottest feedback.
And that's not even what this season is about. This is just us, like there's some issues that we're seeing. We're not abandoning these features, right? Everything that we put in the game, and it's a permanent addition. We want to make sure it's in a good state moving forward.
Yeah, and this is why we're covering here with this setup, because this is not what is going to be on the PTS build. We are just talking about what's coming next, but we have a lot of things for the PTS. And one thing that is very important to acknowledge since the beginning is that this is a very early build, right? This is like the earliest, I think, that we have shared what we're working for the players, and we literally have some weapons that are TBD in the build because we are trying to get more testing happening, right?
Yeah, this is a super early build, like fresh, hot off the press, so to say. There's going to be a lot of stuff that's work in progress, but we feel like we have so many changes for this upcoming season. We want to bring it early to the players. We want to hear the feedback, and we're bringing it so early so that we also have time to address that feedback.
Yeah, before we go to season 2, I just saw a question here. I feel that this is also a good opportunity for us to clarify. It was the first time chat.farm who asked, when is crossplay? I feel that every single season, every single stream, we have people asking about crossplay. So do you have any update for the players about that?
Sure, yeah. So we're working on it. It is an incredibly technical feature, so this is not something that you could just roll out in 1 month. There's so many edge cases because we're trying to make this crossplay system be as expansive as possible, like hearing player feedback, oh, I'd like to be able to opt out. Well, sure, we also want that, but that's going to take extra time on our end. I want to be able to join another person's clan from another platform. I also want to do that. That is extra time. Imagine what happens if you join the clan from another platform, but then you opt out of crossplay. So these are the minute details that make crossplay a beast of a feature. We're working on it. As soon as it's ready, I can't wait to let players be able to play the game together cross-platform. So please be patient with us as we trud along through the large list of edge cases for crossplay, but it's coming. It's progressing nicely so far.
Perfect. So now that we've talked about those other things, it's time to talk about Season 2. Season 2, the PTS of Season 2 starts tomorrow. So, yes, if you guess that we're doing a stream today because it's going to be available for you tomorrow. So, tomorrow you'll be able to play test the first PTS phase of Season 2. We might have a second phase, right? I feel that this is also something important to set expectations since the beginning because we're changing a lot of things. We're bringing a lot of things and we want to test more, right?
Yeah, I think in order to make sure that we deliver everything at top quality and we get the balance just right, you'll see soon enough what we're balancing. Ideally, we'd try to get 2 PTS tests this season. So this one is the really early one where there's a lot of things, work in progress. And hopefully we can do another one before season launch where based on the feedback that we receive, we'll add that into that PTS and do one more assessment before launch. That would be my hope.
Perfect. So I've seen a lot of questions in the chat. Some of them we're going to clarify over the stream. So I feel that now it's time to go to the gameplay. I would like to make a statement here that you're going to see my gameplay today. So usually it's Yannick who is playing and I'm just here taking care of the chat and making questions and organizing the flow of the stream. Today it's me playing. So Alex is all the way from Bucharest watching my gameplay and making comments. So I'm sorry if I don't excel in my gameplay skills. Yesterday I talked about combining Whiplash, the new exotic for Season 1. Climax mission with Iron Lung, and people made jokes about that. I'm sorry, I forgot. I was just thinking about an LMG. But yeah, now you're going to see how far I've come in Division 2. And there's one important thing to tackle before I show my shade level, because I'm sure people are curious about my grinding, is that we have a name for Season 2. So the Year 8 Season 2, it's called Into the Dark. So right now you're following the Rise Up season. I'm not going to spoil the climax mission, but you're going to see who's behind the whole plot of the Rise Up and the whole thing with the Black Tusk. For Season 2, I'm not making any further comments, but it's around the Hyenas faction, and the name of the season is Into the Dark, and that's what you can see here on the right side of my screen. So this way everybody knows what's the name, so I don't open the menu and people spot by mistake. And yeah, I'm almost level 1000, shade 1000.
Let's go!
I'm planning to reach that before Season 2, so I can change my global difficulty to heroic. And today you're gonna see my character, but with different gear, because I'm here to show what's new. So let's go, Alex. What's new about Season 2? What's the most important new feature that we're bringing here?
Well, I was going to pass that question on to you from the perspective of, so it's called Into the Dark. Why is it called Into the Dark, Leo? You wanted to drink water. Fine. No worries. I got this.
Go. Take the answer.
So we've been working on this update for quite some time, and it's a special update, I'd like to say. We were bringing players into the Dark Zones, and we've made many changes to the Dark Zones. You'll, as we'll be presenting everything, you'll find out soon enough why we're making changes to the Dark Zones, but this season is focused primarily around the Dark Zones, and we have some very interesting changes that we made to them. Do you want me to cover it? Should you?
No, I would just show that now you're seeing the mega map. If you see the Dark Zone South, you're going to see the same old icon for the regular Dark Zone, and you're going to notice that we have a different icon for the West Dark Zone and the East Dark Zone. So yeah, we have 3 different types of Dark Zone right now, and I think the most important one to cover is the East one. So let's start with the West one. So what's the difference between South one and the West one? Both of them are purple in our UI.
Yeah. For starters, again, this is a very early build, work in progress. Icons are work in progress. Some of you are spotting an icon over there that you've seen somewhere else. Work in progress. We'll get to it. But yes, South and West. So the South Dark Zone, as we can see, is looking quite familiar. So this is the same Dark Zone with the same rules that you've experienced before. If you've played the Dark Zone, it's the same old for now. So there's not much to say about the south one. On the west one, on the other hand, so this Dark Zone, we're making a change to the power level or the rule set present within this Dark Zone. In this particular Dark Zone, we wanted to make a more even ground, a playing field for all players, by which your SHD levels are not applied in this zone, and neither is your expertise. So this makes it so that newer players could fight on a more equal footing with veterans. Consider this as a ramp up of getting into the DZ, a softer Dark Zone experience. And we were making this ramp up because of another Dark Zone that's present more in the east. We have a even softer ramp for those that maybe wanted to experience the Dark Zone, but were too afraid of PvP. Let's put it like that.
Yeah, and this is the Dark Zone that is the exclusive feature for Season 2. So it's going to be present only for Season 2 for now, but let's see how the community reacts to that. And this is the PvE Dark Zone. So the whole season is based on the concept of the PvE Dark Zone or going to the Dark Zones, right? And I think this is a very hot topic in the community, having Dark Zones as PvE. I would like to understand from you, like, what was the direction that you want to go with this, and what players can expect from the Dark Zone PvE?
For sure. So we wanted to go in this direction because of 3 reasons. One, I've heard numerous times players say, hey, I'd really like to experience the Dark Zone. I'm not a big fan of PvP. Well, we have 3 Dark Zones. We could make one of them PvE, and I don't think we would be sacrificing from the PvP experience that much. It's not just a PvE Dark Zone, so but whatever. I'll get back to that later. So that was one of the reasons. Secondly, we made the entire season scenario around the Dark Zone, so we needed more control over the experience. So that by making the Dark Zone PvE, we can ensure that what you're doing over there makes sense with the vision that we have for this experience, and more details on that later. And lastly, we did quite a lot of changes to PvP. So I mentioned that Dark Zone West is a nice ramp for players to get started in PvP. I'm hoping that with the PvE Dark Zone, we can get players familiar with the maps, with the layout, with the intended experience of a Dark Zone. And then, if they so choose to, they can then migrate towards the PvP, the higher risk Dark Zones.
Yeah, we have, I've seen people in the beginning saying, oh, they forgot about PvP, they hire a PvP designer. We're going to cover all of that today, so I'm excited to share news about PvP, because since I've joined this game, I've been seeing a lot of comments for that, and it feels good to finally address the pain points that the PvP community has been pointing out. So PvE Dark Zone, I feel that it's all it's like this new proposition. We're showing a new way for people to experience Dark Zone. But is it gonna be always Dark Zone East for PvE?
So no, obviously straight up. We won't have this system right now for this PTS, but for Season 2 launch, our plan is to have a rotation between the 3 Dark Zones. So right now, the PvE Dark Zone is Dark Zone East. The south one is the regular old version, and the west one is the newer, more new player friendly. Each week, this is our intention, each week the rule set would rotate between the Dark Zone so as to try to keep the experience fresh and maybe not let players get into the same repeatable process in one particular map. So I think that's going to be awesome for versatility and to freshen up the experience. So they will rotate.
And another changes that we made to the Dark Zones is also about the Dark Zone vendors, right? So here we have the vendor from the Dark Zone East, and we have some stuff that are new here for players. So
yes, I'm happy. You can please.
No, yeah, I would say that we have here the recalibration cache costing 90 Dark Zone currency, and we have also the optimization cache for 130. This is new. This is another. This is a new addition to this specifically vendor, but this is not everything, right?
Yeah, so obviously, since we're focusing the season around the Dark Zones, it makes sense to refresh the vendors. Thank you to the lead PvP designer that put in the work to make this happen. Now, we have 3 Dark Zones. We have 3 vendors. Right now, at this vendor, you're seeing the exotic cache and the other 2 caches. I didn't get to read them per se.
Yeah, it's the recalibration and the optimization. I can go over them, and then you maybe if it's better, because I feel that it's not worth it for me to fast travel to the other Dark Zones just to showcase. But you guys are going to be able to experiment tomorrow, to try out tomorrow. So for the East Dark Zones, is recalibration cache for 90 DZ currency and optimization for 130. These 2 that you're seeing. For the West, we have exotic component caches for 160 and reconstructed caches for 320. So I know exotic components are right now an important thing for the community. And this is South. We have prototype core caches for 170 and prototype caches for 400 DZ currency. So yeah.
Plenty of caches. More reasons to interact with the vendor. I know a lot of people, a lot of our players weren't that excited about the DZ vendors anymore. So by refreshing the rewards, I think this will give new life into these NPCs that are trying to help us out. And I have one comment to make. So it makes sense for us to add awesome rewards where there is risk. So the philosophy around the vendors, and of course the prices aren't final, this is still work in progress, but for the prototype cache specifically for the DZ, you might have heard it being tied to a large price in terms of DZ coins. That is intentional, and while the final number might not be final, it will be a high cost, because not only will it drop a random piece of prototype, I think it's a random piece of prototype, that prototype is guaranteed to be a high rolled prototype. So high risk, getting DZ coins from the Dark Zone, but also high rewards for those interested.
And talking about high risk, high rewards, we talk about that. Let me go back to the mega map. The PvP normalized Dark Zone, so the one that we have a new rule set without Shade, Watch Power, and Expertise Power. This one will drop a bonus of 200% DZ coins, so you get more DZ coins from this Dark Zone if you take the risk of going to a very normalized experience on PvP, right?
Yep, because the lethality will be higher with less power coming from, with less power differences coming from SHD and expertise. That should even out the playing field. So in theory, that should be one of the most dangerous Dark Zones. Not necessarily the most dangerous, the highest lethality. Everybody can kill everybody pretty quickly.
Cool. So I feel that we covered a lot of things when it comes to like the Dark Zones, the changes that we're making. But there are more things, because this is just the unique feature that we're bringing to Season 2, Into the Dark. We also have the modifiers, as always, and they are connected to our season loop, right? So if it's about Hyena's Dark Zone, we have also the modifiers. Oh, sorry, wrong button. And here you can see them. So the global modifier is called Cleaning Up the Streets, and talks about sample canisters. So dear Alex, can you explain to the players what we're trying to achieve with this global modifier, how it works?
For sure. So it looks like a lot of text. It's very simple. In this season, within the PvE Dark Zone, the hyenas are doing some shady things over there. By going into the Dark Zone, clearing landmarks, eliminating hyenas, you will be able to drop sample, no, not sample, it's sanitation canisters, what was it? Or
sample canisters.
Sample canisters from them, and by successfully extracting in the Dark Zone, you'll be able to keep them. Now, once you have some canisters, you can go at the base of operation, donate them, And by reaching certain personal milestones with those canisters, you'll get a buff, a straight up buff for the remainder of the season. These milestones, they don't reset. The community does not affect them. This is just on you, the player, and it just stacks continuously throughout the season.
Yeah, so I will go through. I can go actually to the White House and show the seasonal vendor how it works. I have some sample canisters right now. So we showed this how it works. So we have this bonus. So the level 1, it's I think it was written there. Oh, by the way, something very important. We have a big patch notes, and the patch notes will drop tomorrow. So it's not coming tonight after the stream. It's coming tomorrow because, as Alex mentioned, we have a lot of things that are changing last minute. So you'll be able to preload the PTS today, but tomorrow morning we're going to have a small patch to address some of the issues, and then the patch notes will drop as well. So this is the seasonal vendor, right? And here is how you use your simple canisters. So what you recommend me to do here?
Well, aside from the fact that this menu is currently broken, work in progress, everybody, super early build. Now, normally I would say just grab the first one, the one that costs 15, because we're going to need those sample canisters in the Dark Zone for something else that we'll reveal. So right now, by making that purchase that Leo did, what he actually did, he traded sample canisters for something we call munitions. This is something extra. I'll explain it later. But he also increased his sample size. So by making these kinds of purchases, taking sample canisters from the Dark Zone, coming to the base of operation, and getting munitions for yourself, you're also increasing your sample size, which gives bonuses as per the text there that I can't read because I'm too far away from the screen. So if you could mention the bonuses, Leo.
Yes, so the bonus are the 0 to 99. There are different tiers. So 50% max range, 50% weapon handling, 50% magazine size, 50% damage to armor, and 50% rate of fire. So it all depends on that. There's a question in the chat. There's actually some of the comments, and I completely forgot to address this because this is something that has been popping up, and we're talking about PvP, and obviously people are talking about cheaters. So I feel that this is a nice moment before we jump in the action to talk about the anti-cheat efforts that we have. So Alex, please, can you comment on that?
So yes, I can comment on that. So similar to Crossplay, anti-cheat is a very complex system. We have a dedicated team working only on our anti-cheat efforts. This means cheat detection, whether manual or automatic, headshot detection. There's so many things that that go into it. So we are continuously working on our anti-cheat systems and improving them. And with Season 2, you'll see soon enough, we are taking PvP very serious. And we have a bunch of changes for Season 2 for PvP, and we're aware that without a healthy ecosystem, without strong anti-cheat tools, we won't be able to have a pleasant environment for our players. So we're working hard on strengthening our security measures. We're looking into all sorts of solutions for the most common problems. I don't want to mention all of them because I don't want to give cheaters a helping hand, but like particularly lag switchers are our biggest concerns right now. So we're also working on tools, prevention tools for these kinds of exploits. From Season 2 onwards, we're committed to improving these systems for the foreseeable future.
Access granted.
Yeah, sorry for getting the segue, because I saw this comment in the chat, and I feel that we would be bombarded with questions about this before we jump into the action. So I want to address this as early as possible.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cool. So we have this. We have the modifiers, like we mentioned, and we have the active modifiers. This season we have 3 of them. We have Vicarious, Pneuma, and Invincible. Again, we don't have, for example, the icons for those modifiers. We're delivering a very early build to the players, so please test, give your feedback, but some of those things are broken because it's super early for season release. Is going to be on point, right?
Yep, and you're seeing a lot of text on the screen. We still need to do a pass on the text. There's too much text on screen. It's not going to be like that for release. But there are two sections in each of our active modifiers. So
Yes.
I'm not going to delve into details about each modifier, but I'd like to explain the functionality of them this season. As per usual, you can level up your active modifiers by playing and using them. This is common. We've been doing this for the past seasons. But this season, when you activate your modifier, it does what it says that it does on screen. However, should you have a particular number of sample canisters in your on you at the moment, you will trigger what we call a surge effect for the active modifier. So that means on top of the regular effect that the active modifier will have regardless of what you do when you activate it, should you have these sample canisters, you're going to have even more power added on top, and it's automatic. You don't need to do anything. You just need to have them in your inventory for this to trigger. So it's power with extra bonus power if you have these sample canisters.
Perfect. So yeah, again, we're gonna have everything on the patch notes. You can see all the information there. It's gonna drop down tomorrow, and this is all up to change. So please give feedback on the modifiers as well. And this is how it's gonna look like for the PTS. You're gonna have the surge description below the original description. The three active modifiers are here. You have again Vicarious, Pneuma, and Invincible. For example, Invincible description has just Invincible, but it's in the PTS we're gonna have in the patch notes we're gonna have everything. For example, just to go through Invincible, because we don't have a description, and I noticed this on live showing that is not pre-recorded. On activation, Invincible fully heals the agent and repairs their armor for a limited time. The agent gains very high damage reduction. Damage taken during this window is stored, then applied back to the agent when the effect ends. While active and while enemies are in front of the agent, Invincible also grants 20% movement speed, 5% armor on kill, which converts into bonus armors for Invincible's remaining duration. So, and 25% damage to targets out of cover. When Invincible ends, it enters a cooldown period of 180 seconds, so 3 minutes, and stored damage is applied back to the agent. Any bonus armor gaining through the modifier is removed. So I'm going through the description just for, I know that a lot of YouTubers are going to cover the recap of the stream, so I'm reading everything for at least for tonight. People know all the three active modifiers. And this season we have 9 passive modifiers, so we're done with the 30-something that we have in Rise Up. It's a little bit simpler. What was the design direction for passive modifiers this season, Alex? And the icons are also TBD.
I think the direction for the passive modifiers this season was Yannick coming to us and being like, can you not do 34? Can you just do 9 again? And we're like, yeah, fair enough. So because there is this layer of complexity in the global modifier, and by complexity, it's because we're talking about sample canisters, we're talking about munitions, and we're talking about that sample size that gives you bonuses. That is some complexity until players get used to it. Then the active modifiers having the default effect and the surge effect on top, we set ourselves, okay, for the passives, we're just going to make them super simple, straightforward. They do very simple things. I see something you have there about toxicity.
Yes.
So yes, they do something in regards to toxicity, and
we're going to talk about that.
I wonder what toxicity is.
Yeah, what is toxicity? That's a good one. Let's find out very, very soon. And we have the, before I jump to the action, because I've been doing a lot of menu walkthrough here with you guys. We have the hostile modifiers as always. We have 3 of them. We have Plague Doctor. We have, Sopophoric. And I wish I had Yannick here because he's the French one who would say Folie à deux in the best way possible, because yeah, that's the a French expression. But we have here the 3 hostile modifiers for the seasons as well. We want players to think a little bit before triggering the pulling the trigger, right?
Yes, and they're very much tied to the seasonal mechanic that you're going to experience. So no further comments until we show them what toxicity is.
Yes, let's go to the PvE Dark Zone now, and let's learn what is toxicity. So I'm joining Dark Zone, and you might notice that I have something on my left side there. There's a 0 and a new icon in the left, and now it's 4. What does it mean, this this new information on my screen, Alex?
Not only that, but something weird is happening with the edges of your screen from what I can see, Leo. But yeah, so yes, with this season, not only will you have a PvE, not only are we introducing a PvE Dark Zone, but within this Dark Zone, so this does not apply to the PvP Dark Zones, within this Dark Zone, there is something that the hyenas are doing that's causing players to get infected, let's put it like this. On the left, what you're seeing with that counter, that's a toxicity meter. It continuously ticks up. You are getting more infected the more time you spend in the Dark Zone. And to really stress out this notion that this is a toxic location, there's a bunch of nasty stuff in the air and on the ground, you'll notice subtle changes in the Dark Zone that in the environment that will reflect what's happening this season, and also at the edges of the screen. Right now, Leo is at the very first level of toxicity, so everything is fine, no worries, but when those levels start going up, the effect on screen will be more pronounced, and with each level that Leo gains, debuffs will be applied to the player. So sure, it's a PvE Dark Zone, there's no PvP here, there's no danger from other players, but you're not only fighting the NPCs, you're also fighting the environment here.
All right, so again, I'm gonna be judged by my gameplay skills here. I'm totally fine with that. You can curse, you can judge as much as you want, but bear in mind that I'm not a super PvP player, so this is gonna be one. Oh, yeah. I'm with the different skills that I'm used to, so I already triggered the hive here. Cool. So again, I'm used to have my drone on my left. The left L1 thing. Let me take coverage, because this is a cover shooter, right? Sorry, Alex. Sorry for watching my poor gameplay skills here.
I'm silently judging, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. You can.
You're doing great, Leo.
I know that I'm not doing great, but I'm fine with it.
It's not your build. It's not your build, so
it's not.
When I test the game...
Yes, yeah. That's right. I'm not playing... Someone say, oh, dude is running with system corruption. This is not my build. I play... what do I play? What's the name? It's Unit Alloys. And someone is behind me, right? Oh, yeah, please go away. It's definitely not my build. I have turmoil.
I think this is the... Sorry.
No, go. Make the comments.
Yeah, I think this is probably one of the hardest parts on the job when we have to test something. You know, like we make a change, we add the system in the game, and we need to test something, and we don't have our saves from live loaded in. Because sometimes the save gets corrupted by some whatever changes they were making. It doesn't matter. We don't have our saves. We don't have our build. It's not the same keyboard and mouse that I have at home. And assuming you also have to play it live like Leo does, you can't imagine how challenging it is to just be randomly dropped with a random build. You don't even know what abilities you have until you load up the game. And it's, yeah.
No,
so you're doing great. You're actually doing great.
I'm used to have my shield on my left button. Oh no. Okay. Sorry, Alex. You told me that I would be fine. I'm not fine. Cool. So what happens when you collect sample canisters from landmarks in Dark Zone?
Now, there's a difference between what will happen right now in the PTS and what will happen at season launch. The idea for season launch, but sadly this is not reflected in the PTS, I don't think so. They should be contaminated. So that means if you grab some sample canisters, fresh ones from the DZ, and you try to exit the Dark Zone through the door, you lose them, just like you do with any kind of contaminated gear right now that you pick up in the DZ. So obviously, as per the normal Dark Zone experience, you pick up the canisters and you have to go and extract.
Hostile patrol detected.
Oh no. Okay, more enemies. I think I'm gonna just call it short because I don't feel that I'm gonna be able to clean a whole landmark, and we have a lot of things to cover. But the idea is you go to those landmarks, you get the sample canisters, you return to the vendor, and you get bonus for the remaining of the season, right?
Yes, that is the short and sweet.
And
version
you
of
can
it,
use them to surge your active modifiers, which gives you bonus. So, okay, getting contaminated gear.
I think it's awesome that you have the HUD right now open. So as you can see, Leo has his active modifier on the right, and to the right of the modifier, there's two new icons. One of them is the sample canisters that you currently have on you, and another that's the bottom one next to the modifier, and the one on top is the munitions. So if you remember, we said that you get these canisters from the Dark Zone and you donate them at the base of operation, and in turn you get munitions. Now what munitions does, it gives you a bonus whenever you reload. It also consumes them automatically on reload, but you also gain a bonus. So as long as you have them in your inventory, you reload, munitions get used, and you get a buff. And for the canisters, you can use your active modifier with its default effect, but if you have some on you and use your modifier, it will take away some of the canisters on the right and give you a surge on top of your effect.
Yeah, finally I used the Resurrection Hive. I'm sorry for the first one. And now I died for sure. Okay. Cool. Alex, I won't torture you anymore.
Leave that screen up. Leave that screen up because it's perfect.
Yeah.
This is something for players to be able to see. As you go up in toxicity, I mentioned that you'll get stronger and stronger debuffs on you. Should you hover over the PvE Dark Zone, you're going to have the full list of effects per toxicity level.
Yes, so all the way to 500. Cool. I feel that I've humiliated myself enough. People are making fun of me on the chat. It's fine. You can go on. But there are more things for this season, so I feel that there are more things that are more interesting to see than me struggling on PvE Dark Zone. So let's go back to a safe environment and let's talk about gear.
Oh, could you? Which gear is this? Is this the season gear, or is this the other type of gear?
It's the other type of gear. That's the thing I wanna talk. Before we tackle what's new for season 2, I feel that we need to talk about what's important for the game that has been here for a while. So, Alex, what we're doing at the season launch, and what is one of the main focus why we're having such extensive test window for this PTS?
Right. So, everybody, get ready. It's happening. This is the big PvP update. You don't even know how big it is until I'm gonna start saying some numbers soon enough. But
This big.
it's been a
This
yeah.
big. This all these pages of changes. Yeah, go on.
So we mentioned, I think it was last year, that hey, we really want to give PvP some love. It hasn't received that much love in probably years. We got an awesome new colleague, Florin, as the lead PvP designer, and he's been spearheading the efforts in regards to PvP. So this season, yes, we will have the PvE Dark Zone, but we are at season launch. We're pushing a massive PvP rebalance. So just to clarify what PvP rebalance is, you have your current gear, it works in a particular way outside of PvP. When in a dark zone or in conflict, you have PvP overrides. We have a massive change list of changes.
So here I'm changing from now PvE stats and now going to PvP stats. I think one thing that is very important to highlight right now is that we are not touching PvE stats. So if you're just a PvE player, if you go there and you play PvE content, nothing will change for you. You can go to Dark Zone PvE and have fun as always with your build. Nothing will be changed. But when you go to PvP, we're going to have a lot of balance. And this is only for system corruption, but we have touched a lot of things. And this is not all, right? We're planning a multi-phase balance process. Can you guide us through like what it means to have different phases for PvP balance?
For sure. So right now, for Season 2 launch, we have around 350, I repeat, 350, I think it's closer to 400, but let's say 350, just to be in the safe ballpark, of talent changes done to the PvP overrides. This is a massive rebalancing effort on the team to ensure that we're working towards a fairer and cleaner PvP environment. Right now, it's just the talents. We're working on throughout Season 2, we will have updates where we will do the same number of changes on skills, on attributes, and other parts that require balance. But for now, it's just the talents because we saw them as the biggest outliers in terms of messing the balance. So as soon as we end up with the talents in a nice place, we can then move on to other aspects of gear pieces and balance them accordingly. I do have two particular pieces of gear that I want to draw attention because they've been very naughty in PvP. So for PTS, at the very least, Tinkerer is completely disabled in PvP. It's causing a lot of havoc. We need it needs to not do that. So for now, Tinkerer is disabled in PvP. And another favorite piece of gear of mine, Determined, which is not working as Determined should work in theory, for PvP. Again, this is not affecting the PvE environment outside of the dark zones and conflict. Determined will function as perfect Determined in PvP. For now, this is what how we're addressing that particular change. We'll see how it evolves in the future.
And I think something very important is also to understand. I saw some people like, oh, my weapon got nerfed and something like that. It's not that we're nerfing your weapon. We're making a whole balance to the whole ecosystem. So it's less about your specific gear, your specific weapon, but how it interacts with the whole thing. And this is why it's so important to have this PTS right now. And this is why we would like to have a second phase if possible. That is to make sure that we are giving people the opportunity to interact with all the variables of this complex ecosystem, right?
I'd love nothing more than as many players as possible to jump into the PTS, players that are actively playing PvP, maybe players that have stopped playing the game because they didn't like the PvP environment. I'd love to see your builds. I'd love to see what you think about these changes. It's not necessarily just nerfs, right? Some things were way too strong and were abusable. Some things were way too weak, so they needed some love. And right now, it's not about just, like Leo said, it's not just about one change. It's the entire ecosystem that we're trying to change and make it into a really fun environment and a fun experience.
Yeah, so that's basically it. And I expect you guys to go through everything. I was playing with system corruption because that was one of the items that we've been that we made some changes to adjust to that. We make some changes, for example, to the Catharsis, exotic mask. Here is the St. Elmo's engine. So you're seeing that we have different balance for different weapons, different talents. So please take your time to go through all of it. And this is one of the reasons why the patch notes is dropping only tomorrow, because this is a huge document with a lot of changes comparing PvE to PvP, or yes, PvE to PvP. So you're gonna see what changed and how is everything happening. So I teased the community by mistake. I forgot that loadout had one specific weapon. So now that we've covered PvP changes, again, we're not going every single one of them. Just remind that for PTS or for Season 2, we're changing talents. Later, we're going to do skills and attributes in another phase. It's time to go through what's new for this season, and the community has been asking about Caduceus the whole stream. So I kind of teased that to them, and now it's time to show what's new. So this is the new brand, the new gear set, and some of the new weapons for season 2. And yeah, Caduceus is back. People have spotted that since the last update, and they're wondering if it would drop with the Brooklyn event that is happening right now. But no, Caduceus is a season 2 weapon, right, Alex? And we brought back from Division 1, one of the fan favorites.
Yeah, exactly like you said. For Caduceus particularly, I don't think those numbers are anywhere close to final. I think only just this morning we managed to push some numbers into it, expect it to change or not. But yeah, we know it's a fan favorite. So within season 2, you'll be able to get your beloved. You'll be able to get your hands on a beloved weapon again.
Yeah, and this is the talent that some people were speculating. So critical hits repair you and your allies for 1.5% of that hit's delta damage. So critical hits, total damage, you got 1.5% back to you and your allies as repair. We also have, let's go through the other. So this is the exotic. It's not the climax exotic. So you'll be able to enjoy since the beginning as long as you unlock it. We also have some, and that's very important. The Climax Exotic is not going to be on PTS, so it's going to be revealed later down the road. Now going to the other weapons that we have here, we have Insult to Injure. This brings a new talent called Head Scratcher. The normal version of the talent deals 30% amplified damage to confuse enemies, and after 4 kills you apply confuse to enemy you hit. This is the perfect version of it, so it's 35% amplified damage to confuse enemies, and after 3 kills you apply confuse to them.
It says TBD.
Yeah, it's TBD. Like a lot of things are TBD here. It's people will see that it's a lot of things are TBD. So this is the Insult to Injure, and we also have this one that is called the Brain Break, and also has the same TBD talent that is called Head Scratcher. So at least in the patch notes would be Head Scratcher, and the build is TBD. And to be confirmed if tomorrow is going to be TBD or we have the right name. As we mentioned before, a lot of things are very hot off the press. Cool. Let's show the new gear set. So this is the new gear set. It's called, I have the name here. I know that it's TBD there. The new gear set is called Ortiz Refusery. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but yeah. Oh, it's there. Yeah, gear set. Ortiz Refusery. So 2 pieces gives 8% skill efficiency, 60% repair skills, 60%, and the 4 pieces unlock the new talent. Rapid Application Nanite Prototype. It's a very long name for a talent, and this is the description you have. So do you want to comment on like the direction of those the gear that we are adding to season 2? Because there's a lot of things here about skills. As you see, it's a yellow core gear set, and if we go to the brand set, it's also a yellow core one. It's called Edelweiss, I think. And we have here repair skills, skill haste, and skill efficiency. Yeah, Alex, guide us through it. Sorry, I spoke for too long.
So this is very fresh off the press, and I can't read that far, Leo. The screen is too far for me to be able to read the text. So I think you're in a better measure to do the sets justice.
Yeah, so perfect empathic resolve. Repairing an ally increase their total weapon and skill damage by 3 to 20% for 20 seconds, or 1 to 15% to yourself. Effectiveness increased by your skill tier. So this is the talent for the chest, and the backpack has perfect safeguard with full armor, increased total skill repair by 160%. And this is again the three bonus that you get by having the brand set. And there's one extra exotic thing that you might have seen here. We have the exotic knee pads called Nurse's knee pads with those attributes that you're seeing on screen, and the talents impervious that both you and allies within 10 meters of you receive 40% hazard protection. So very good for your defense. So although it's like a red core one, the talent is for your defense. Any special comment about the gears that we're introducing in Season 2?
They are thematically tied to the season mechanic and the whole toxicity aspect of the PvE Dark Zone. So like even this bonus here giving you hazard protection, it's both in line with this idea of toxicity, but we also thought we also thought a bit about the PvP environment, and we know that a little bit of extra hazard protection definitely might be welcome.
Cool. So we've covered basically the weapons that are new for the weapon and the gear that is new to Season 2. We talk about the balance that we're doing to a lot of talents to the PvP side of things. We talk about Dark Zones being introduced. We talk about a lot of things, and Season 2 is going to be a very cool step to our Year 8. I have some known issues here to people to be aware of. Some gear, weapons, and talent visions are currently placeholder. I guess you have noticed already. And the PTS cache blueprints is available in the PTS build, but it currently reflects its previous state and may not include all newer blueprints. So just so you are aware of it as well. Alex, I won't go through again. I want to show this because you're going to be able, the community will be able to read these themselves tomorrow. This is like 28 A4 pages of balances to the PvP environment. I had here in case we had like one specific one to tackle. But it's a very cool thing because we're delivering content for PvE community. We are introducing a new encouragement for people to go and explore Dark Zone like me, to learn where to take over, which build to bring to there. Like I'm sorry for the gameplay, but yeah, we have a new reason for PvE players to play Dark Zone. We have new reasons to PvP players to play Dark Zone, and we're doing this big overhaul in PvP talents. Any final notes from your side when it comes to like how players should approach Season 2 PTS?
So stuff might be more broken than usual. Again, this is a super early build. We are aware of some bugs that exist, and it's normal as we get closer and closer to release. Expect that we'll iron out those issues. Still, it's super important for us to get as much feedback as we can. For PvP players, please let us know how you feel about these changes. This is the only way that we can actually make a healthy PvP environment, by making these kinds of balance passes and reflecting upon them, seeing them being used in different builds and gameplay. What else? A lot of work in progress is in here, so expect the usual placeholder icons here and there. We're aware of that. Sorry, if we do a second PTS, they're all going to be in there. And I think what I also want to make sure that we mention for the PvE Dark Zone, there is an interesting aspect to it, and I'd be curious to hear players' feedback. So this would be the first PvE environment where 12 players can exist, right? So, because so far raids are 8 people, countdown it's 8 people again. So 12 players within the same spot. You will be dealing with the NPCs that are there. You will be dealing with the toxicity that will hinder you the more time you spend. But however, there are also two more parts to this experience. So obviously, with 12 players, my biggest concern was, what if they all group up and just demolish the content in the PvE DZ? So with that, let's say that the hyenas are monitoring this Dark Zone. The more players within the PvE Dark Zone, the more alerted the hyenas are. How this would translate into gameplay is the enemies are going to become tougher. So if you're jumping into the PTS, you're shooting an enemy, you kill them in 5 seconds, and then you meet a new patrol or you go to a new landmark, and you're noticing that you've been firing for 5 seconds, yet the enemy is not dying. That's because we're dynamically scaling the enemies up and down based on how many players there are in the DZ. And to try to make this experience maybe a bit more interesting or exciting for the players, obviously when we were playtesting this internally, when you went to extract it, it wasn't that climactic moment normally in the Dark Zone, the extraction is climactic because another player can come in and kill you. This can't happen in a PvE environment. You can't go rogue at all in this environment. So what we ended up doing is instead of other players, we spawn hunters at extraction. And not only do we spawn hunters, I did think of the scenario where maybe 12 of you all are going to group up and are going to be at the extraction to beat my hunter. So instead of one hunter, we're going to have the more players at the extraction, the more hunters we're going to spawn. And we have some dynamic scaling applied to the hunters based on how many players there are at extraction. We did a couple of playtests with the team and Yannick and myself. It's amazing to see 12 players in one place shooting at the same 2, 3, 4 hunters that spawn in front of you, and it's so cool to see all of the effects and whatnot. I hope we don't crash the servers or the game or whatever with this, but it looks awesome. It's a sight to behold, and it's like, yeah, the first PvE per se environment where 12 players can play at once.
Amazing. Alex, thank you so much for joining me. I'm sorry for the mess. We've had a lot to cover, and I had a lot of issues with my gameplay, but I'm sure the community is happy. I've been seeing a lot of positive comments. A lot of the questions that are being that people are making right now, we covered before in the stream, so I'm not gonna just repeat them, but it's gonna be available for you. We took care of some of them already. And the reminder about PTS, the preload starts today. I feel that I think it's already on, but tonight at some point will be available for players. Tomorrow we might have a patch to fix some of those issues that you've been seeing on my gameplay screen, and the patch notes also drops tomorrow. So I'm sure people are excited to dive into those PvP changes, but it's gonna need to wait till tomorrow when the PTS is available. Okay, it lasts over the weekend, and on Monday it's off. Hopefully we're gonna have a second phase based on your feedback. So let us know. Use Discord. We have the dedicated spaces. We have Reddit. People are always very vocal and very nice on Reddit to organize feedback. We have Discord, Twitter, socials in general. So please let us know what you think, and we're sure gonna discuss that next week. Okay, Brooklyn event is happening right now. So you have the event pass. Next Tuesday we have a new hunter dropping in Brooklyn. We have a new global event, and yeah, exciting moment. Soon the climax mission and the Whiplash exotic pistol as well available. Alex, thank you so much for today.
Thank you so much for having me, and I'm super happy to say that, yeah, Season 2 is finally going to be the PvP update. Man, I've been waiting so long to say.
Amazing. So guys, thank you so much for your audience, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Ooh.
objective available. Agent.
Man, oh man, oh man. Damn. Yo. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man.
Our stockpile's running low. We can really use your
All right, everyone, let me know your thoughts. Hey, let me know your thoughts real quick in chat. Did he really just end that with saying hunters at the extraction? Didn't we, That's crazy. You know, I sat down for a podcast episode years ago with Lieutenant Buzz Lightyear, Splinter Shield, and Kong Style. And I'm pretty sure I came up with that idea. I'm pretty sure I brought up that idea years ago. When I say I'm pretty sure, I know I did. That I specifically said that idea years ago. That's hilarious.
Friendly supply
That's
in proximity.
That's hilarious. All right. All right. All right. That's That's pretty big. Not gonna lie. That's pretty big. Dave said, "How's it going?" Clark said, "What up?" Hey, what's going on, everyone? What's going on? I have to make a recap video. I'm gonna make a recap video and let everyone know what's going on, but I'm already premiering a video right now, so let's go ahead and just talk about it. Okay. So, breaking this down, right? They started the stream with talking about issues in the game. Specifically the tokens, the prototype gear, escalations, things like that. The developers started by saying that the tokens will not reset like they originally said. I love how I was telling everyone that the tokens were going to reset, and people were like, "No, it's not." And finally, the developers confirmed that they were going to reset, but they decided to not reset the tokens next season. They are going to give us different things to use the tokens with. They did not specify on that. They said that they are adding the prototype gear back to the escalations via those loot boxes. So remember that we can run those missions once a day and hit those loot boxes and get prototype gear. They are putting that back into the game. Side note, I thought it was a very bad idea taking it out of the game in the first place. And whoever was defending the devs taking it out in the first place is DUMB. All right? Just so you know. Because those crates are only able to be opened once a day, and it really wasn't being exploited at all. All you did was take away prototype gear drops from the players. So to defend that was pretty crazy. I'm glad that the developers fixed that. I thought it was a crazy change that they did that in the first place, so it's really good that they are bringing that back. So we'll be able to do our targeted loot for prototype and hit the crates and everything. So that's a really good change. They also said that they're going to rework the tokens change, not only for the leader, but also for the entire group. So not only are they going to change the way tokens are spent, they're also going to change the rewards for the leader. That way the leader doesn't get, messed up, like the case is right now. Okay, so escalation changes, prototype changes, tokens. And then after that, they started talking about the Dark Zones. So the other day, I made a video talking about the Dark Zones and how we needed PvP changes. and how there's cheaters and how there's this and that in the Dark Zones and how they're just going to add a PvE Dark Zone. And I even told you that it was going to rotate and this and that. I'm not going to talk about how I know that information. Let's just say that it's all coming true. They confirmed all of it. So we're going to have 3 different Dark Zones. We are not going to have an invaded Dark Zone anymore. There will be no invaded Dark Zone, okay? So bye-bye invaded Dark Zone. We are going to have a normal Dark Zone like we do now, okay? It will be a normal Dark Zone. We will then have a PvE only Dark Zone. It will be highlighted in green, not red like this invaded Dark Zone. So we'll have a normal Dark Zone like we have now. We're going to have a PvE only Dark Zone. And then we're going to have a, what I'm calling a DZ training wheels Dark Zone. What do I mean by that? Well, you know how in conflict PvP, so if you go over here to conflict PvP, they normalize your gear, right? So they take away your shade levels, they take away your expertise, and you go in there bare bones, basically, right? Well, they're going to do that with one of the Dark Zones. So one Dark Zone, you'll have your expertise, your shade levels, everything, right? Normal. They did not mention prototype, even though now they said that we'll talk about the vendors in a second. They talked about how the normal Dark Zone is going to be just how we have it now. The PvE only Dark Zone is going to have a new toxicity debuff. And the devs talk about that. They also talk about hunters and the extraction in the PvE only Dark Zone. And then for the normalized, they said the normalized Dark Zone over here, the Dark Zone with training wheels, it's going to be a Dark Zone with no expertise, no shade levels, none of that. So it's basically going to be the same thing you see in Conflict. It's just going to be in this Dark Zone. And those 3 will just rotate. So it'll be a normal PvP, PvE only, and then a PvP, PvE, like training wheels type of deal. So those are going to be the changes there. We're going to have 3 different Dark Zones, no more invaded, and they're going to rotate. The next thing that they were talking about are the vendors. So all 3 of the Dark Zone vendors are now going to be different. They're now going to be different, meaning the caches at the bottom, okay? Now, let me fast travel. I'll show you what I mean here. Because they didn't show it in the stream, but they read it off of their paper on what the caches are going to be. And it was pretty damn insane. So over here at your DZ vendor, you know, all of this is, you know, going to be the same, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But at the bottom here, you see where it has an exotic cache? Well, in the new Dark Zone vendors, each Dark Zone vendor is going to have different caches. So one Dark Zone vendor is going to have an exotic cache and a recalibration cache. Another vendor is going to have an optimization cache and a exotic components cache. Another one's going to have a recalibration cache and a prototype cache. Yes, we're going to be able to get prototype gear with our DZ resources. But they said that those 3 vendors are going to be different. So you have to go to whichever specific vendor to hit that, you know, that cache. Let's see here. Those, I mean, that was just the Dark Zone changes. Then they started talking about PvP changes. So they said that there is roughly 350 to 400 PvP changes. They said that these changes are all talent-based. And they said none of these changes are going to mess with PvE in any way, shape, or form. And they said it's all talent-based. So all of your chest piece talents, all of your weapon talents, all of your backpack talents, all of your exotic talents, they are messing with all of those talents for PvP. They did not show us the entire list because they said they will release it in patch notes tomorrow. So I'll have a lot of patch notes to read. Regardless, what they did show, for example, is they showed a system corruption build with the St. Elmo's and the Catharsis. It showed that the system corruption was nerfed. It showed that the Catharsis was nerfed. And it showed that the St. Elmo's was nerfed for PvP. All of them. It showed that the Catharsis is going to be reverted back to the 1% instead of 1.5. So essentially, it's going to get a 15% weapon damage nerf in PvP. I was asking the devs if all of these changes are just going to be lowering talent numbers to increase time to kill, but they did not answer the question. They just said that there are over 350 changes. They're all talent changes, and they will release the patch notes tomorrow on those. But from what it looked like, it looked as if they were just lowering all of the numbers to increase the overall time to kill. But again, we'll see tomorrow. Now, another thing they were mentioning in the PvE only Dark Zone is they were mentioning that you can group up with people, up to 12 people, obviously, and take on everything. And they were also mentioning hunters in the extractions. So this whole PvE Dark Zone is going to be a big deal for those, PvE players in the division, because they're going to funnel all of them into this PvE Dark Zone so that we can all enjoy the hunters. That's interesting, though. Very interesting. Yeah. Only in the PvE Dark Zone, though. That's, I don't know. I am very standoffish when it comes to these changes because I just want to test it out first. It sounds cool. On paper, it does sound really cool. But we'll see on the execution. The developers did stress that there's going to be bugs. The developers did stress that there's going to be TBD titles on a lot of things because they have not finished developing these things. But that's that. So next up, crossplay. They did come up with a crossplay update, okay? So the crossplay update is that there is no update. Hey man, I told you guys. Hey man, I don't lie and I don't make shit up. I told you guys. The way that this game director has been answering this question is that crossplay is not done and it's not going to be done for a bit. So what's happening is the game director came up with this scenario. He said that what if people of different platforms want to join the same clan? And they explained that they're looking for ways of having people join different clans in different platforms. And I thought that was probably one of the worst examples and one of the worst ideas ever. Playing crossplay is fine, but if you're then going to mix in all of the clans, remember that clans are only 50 members. So if you're going to mix in all the clans with crossplay, it's going to get pretty messy pretty quick. I foresee that being very problematic. I do not think the devs are going to do that. I think that the game director just made that an example just to explain that it's very difficult for them to do crossplay. That's all. And they made another example saying that they are trying to have a way for people to turn it on and off. So they don't know how they're even going to deliver the crossplay yet. They're not sure if they're just going to make the entire game crossplay or if they're going to make it something that you can toggle. They're not sure if it's going to be PvE only or PvP and PvE. They have not said anything on it. So like I was talking about in a previous crossplay update video, there is no update, all right? I know a lot of people keep asking about crossplay, and I know that they promoted it and advertised it in March, and I am well aware that it's about to be June. But hey, man, I'm just the messenger, okay? And it seems as if they told you that because that's on their plans for year 8. But remember that we're only going into season 2 of year 8, and year 8 expands all the way to April of next year. So we have a long time between then and now, to get crossplay. They did not mention anything about the incursion. They did not mention anything about the new DLC. None of that. They did not mention the new Hunter that comes out on Tuesday with the Brooklyn Celebration event. And they did not mention anything about the Brooklyn Celebration event really at all. This was merely just to talk about problems in the game, PvP changes in the game, Dark Zone changes in the game, and then the PTS itself. The PTS is available for preload right now, so that's a pretty big deal. Let's see here, the PTS is ready for download. They stressed that there's going to be bugs during the PTS. They said that, I think, 3 or 4 times, and you'll see that whenever I show the recap. Let me see, what else? Okay, so then they talked about the new gear and stuff coming to the PTS. So all of these changes and everything are DZ related. All of these things are to get people into the PvE Dark Zone, and all of these changes are surrounding PvP and PvE to get you into the Dark Zone, whether you're a PvE player or PvP player. With that being said, they also announced that the Tinkerer mask will be completely disabled in PvP moving forward. That people have been exploiting the mask ever since it came out, and they're finally just going to disable it until they can figure out what's going on with it. Because the Tinkerer glitch is still in full effect, and I think they've announced that they've fixed it maybe 4 or 5 times, something like that. I'm not even joking. It's been at least 4 times, maybe 5. So they're going to disable that for PvP. They showed the new global modifiers, which looked really fun. It's going to be like hyena based. So we're going to have some hyena themed stuff for next season. It's going to be called Into Darkness, I believe was the name of the season, or Into the Dark. It's either Into Darkness or Into the Dark. I forget what they're calling this season, but it overall looks good. Now, the Caduceus, right? Caduceus? The exotic from Division 1. They did showcase it, and they are bringing it out next season. They did not say how we're going to be able to get it. They did not say if it's going to be in the reward track or the climax mission. Not sure yet. But it did say that crit hits will heal you and your allies by a percentage of the damage you deal. So it's going to be a really, really crazy meta change whenever they do all these PvP changes to the talents, and then they add this new exotic AR that heals you and your teammates while you're shooting them. I mean, that's pretty damn crazy. I can already see how that's going to be really fun in PvP. What else? The new gear set is going to be healer-based. So we're going to get a new healer-based gear set. The Caduceus is also a healer-based exotic. So this upcoming season is going to be Dark Zone-based with hyena themes and healer gear and weapons. The new named talents and new weapon talents are going to surround Confuse status effects. So it's going to be similar to like the Immobilize that we just had with the Ensnare targets. It's going to be a new one for Confused targets, amplifying their damage by 35% the name variant and then 30% the normal. But again, all of this will be revealed and broken down for the patch notes. But that's the full recap just off of the top of my head. Just off of the top of my head. So I'm going to leave you with what the dev said and get you out of here. I hope you have a great one. Peace out and all that jazz. Roll that footage and BAP! There we go. And I just recorded my recap. Look at that. Did I just recap that for everybody? Did I answer all your questions? I just recorded my video while doing the stream, so. Did I answer everyone's questions? Sound good? Did I do good, man? Did I do good, man? What a head to remember all that. Yo, Darren, hey, man. No Diddy, for one. Pause, for two. And for three, don't ever talk about my head, bro. Darren, don't ever talk about my head, bro. Hey, no, I was recording a video. I didn't leave. When will they drop the patch notes? Tomorrow. No, I didn't leave. No, that was to record a video. No, I'm still here. We can answer questions. What's up? I already posted a video for the Brooklyn stuff. So go check that out. But yeah, what's up? We can farm the Brooklyn. You didn't answer my question, said Mav. What's your question there, Mav? I'm sorry. I was doing a vidya. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Oh, nice. Well, how much ground could a groundhog hog if a groundhog could hog ground? I mean, it depends on, you know, how much ground the hog has, you know, access to. Yo, what did you just call my laugh? What did you just call my laugh? Yo, hey, I'm about to come through that screen. Don't make me. Don't make me. Who you call? What? You mother. If you have any questions, let me know. Shout out where you're from. Say hi in chat. You know the deal. Whatever happened to the survival mode in Division 1? I heard whispers they decided to bring it back. Code Spooky. It's going to come back in November. Code Spooky. November is the 10-year anniversary of Survival, and they are working on Survivors. But the 10-year anniversary is in November, so we have quite a few months. What, another 6 months? Dude said, "Calm down, man." Hey, man, I'm calm, cool, and collected, man. What are you talking about? About as cool as ice. Speaking of ice, ooh, my coffee is empty. Oh, got another one. Ha-ha! Cold as ice. Good morning, Staff Sergeant. Hold on, what? Well, the weather outside is weather. It's a limited time only mode? Yeah. So the PvE Dark Zone is... I didn't mention that in the video. Uh-oh. I didn't mention that in the video. It is only for the one season. What's the targeted loot for today? Stand by. Good night from Malaysia. Yo, Malaysia. Wake the fuck! Wake up! Pistol, breaking point, core strength. Core strength. Yo, get on Xbox right now. Yo, whoever's on Xbox, get on Xbox right now. Core strength? Hold up. Hold up.
Detected.
They said the PvE only Dark Zone could come back. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yo, hold up. Core strength? Hold up. I'm on private. Shit. Stand by. So we need more caffeine? Damn Skippy. Hey, if you got a case of Rippets, send them my way. The purple, the grape. You gotta have the grape though. Yeah, I call it purple. Come at me. Cash me outside. How about that? Good evening from the Philippines.
You are now group leader.
I see you, Philippines.
Another agent is now in your group.
Playing right now? Damn Skippy. What about prototype gear? Can we reroll talent soon? They did not talk about that stuff, man. They were talking about changing the tokens, changing the rewards and things like that. They want to clarify all that first. Okay.
Another agent has joined your group.
I like doing tier 5 with this global event. I really do like doing tier 5 with this global event. It's a lot of fun. Haven't had to rip it in ages. Come on, Catnip. You didn't hit your semi-annuals? Bro. You're out of date in your semi-annuals? You didn't hit your rip it for your semi? Bro. That's gonna reflect on your... It's gonna reflect on your report. You're as cold as ice. All right, here we go. Hold on, I should probably just do the refactor, huh? We'll do the refactor. Oh, I missed. I missed! Did they say something about recalibrating prototype? I did not catch that. I did not catch them saying that. They said that they were looking for ways of making that a reality, but I did not hear any of that coming to next season. Unless I missed it, I did not hear that about next season. I do know that they said that they were looking into it. But if I'm wrong, let me know. Now that a lot of people have the Lexington, hold on. Stand by. Yo, I'm trying to put my... Man, I was trying to put my turret up. Man, shit. Can't let a brother put his turret up? All that for the one enemy. All because that controller wanted to go around the freaking corner like he was fucking John Wick. Agent down, yeah, but I'm not going down on challenging, bro. Hey, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. It was a joke. It was a joke. Calm down. It was a joke. Ooh, I see core strength prototype for the first time ever. Ooh, I see core strength prototype. Medic! We need a medic here! Medic! 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 Oh, snap. Darren, I'm not reading that. Not reading that, Darren. I'm not engaging. Nope, that's bait. I'm not engaging with your bait. You rage baiter. I'm not engaging. I'm just gonna smile at you. Just know I'm smiling at you. Dude said that one stung. I play on challenging. I was just playing, man. I was just playing.
Sorry, Agent. The enemy has overrun the area.
Just playing, brother. We all played on challenging at one point. It's all good. Agent down. Patch yourself up. You're still in the fight. Yo, Kami, what's the reward for the Brooklyn celebration? Hey, Darth Maul. I literally just posted the video on my channel. On this channel right now. Just go to my videos. Bro, I literally just posted it. Everything you need to know about the new celebration event, brother. I literally just posted it. I broke down everything new with today's event. I got you, man. I just posted it during this live stream. So, you can jump over there, bro. The event, basically, long story short, outfits, exotics, things like that. But I posted it at 11, I believe. So it's been out 36 or so, 36 minutes. And I've got my recap video recorded already, so whenever we finish this live stream, I'll get that together and we'll post it. I at least wanted to do a run. I saw core strength was the, whatchamacallit? The targeted. Shoot! I wish you could prototype recalibrate. Yeah. Me too. But how expensive, dude? Like, the re-rolling is so damn expensive. Like, how expensive would that be? You know what I mean? Just imagine. Oh, I can't pick it up. Son of a bitch. Just imagine how much that would be. Hey, check out the link in chat. I have a brand new video I just posted about the new event. It's everything you need to know. All the outfits, everything. How to farm it, what to look for, how much the pass is, everything. Go check it out. Twitch drops, I'm on YouTube, bro. Twitch drops are on Twitch. And to be honest with you, I already have them, man. It's a patch. It's a... Let me show you. It's just a patch, man. Right here. This one right here. The purple flame patch. That's today's Twitch drop. It's just a patch, man. I want to say there's a weapon skin at like 4 hours or something, but it's just a patch, man. The patch is cool. Get the patch. Whenever these new events and all these live streams pop up, we do YouTube first. YouTube is bae. We love you, YouTube. Twitch can eat a bag. You know what I'm saying? Twitch can eat a bag when I'm over here on YouTube. But when I'm over there on Twitch, it's all love. It's all love. It's all love. But when I'm on YouTube, yeah, they can eat a big old bag. Big old bag dicks. I will wait for you. And I will wait. Yeah, are we going? Come on, man. I can't sing the whole damn song. I'm gonna get copyright strike. Alright, let's go. Here we go, here we go. Shoot up!
An agent needs assistance.
That's good. Darren sent a sweaty, salty bag. Oh no, dude. Big old sweated salty bag. Yeah, the freaking, the imagery there, Darren. The freaking imagery there, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not mad. I'm impressed. Ouch!
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Ouch!
Agent down.
Oh shit!
System disrupted.
I got you. Oh! Back up!
System
Back up!
activated.
Back up! Back up! Shit!
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, back up!
System
Yo, is it the rusher that's disorienting me? It is the rusher that's disorienting me. Yo, that is freaking OP, dude. It's the rusher that's disorienting me. Oh, dude, I can't do anything against that, man. I can't do anything against that, man. Oh!
System curtailed.
Yo, that disorient effect is wicked. Bro, that disorient effect is crazy. Oh!
System malfunctioning.
Oh, that effect hurt. Oh my god, dude, that stagger is so real. Bro.
System restored. System curtailed.
Bro.
System back online.
This is not the time for me to be running refactor.
Vital signs critical. System malfunctioning.
Oh, come on.
System reactivated.
Oh! Oh! Dude, that disorient is so crazy.
Trauma detected.
It's the stagger, man.
System curtailed.
I want that effect. I want that effect so bad.
Back online.
Like, you get disoriented and automatically staggered is crazy. Oh. Sheesh. Sheesh. Alright.
System disrupted.
It's another one that staggers.
System reactivated.
Oh my god. It would be the two healing guys. It would be the two healing guys. I see you, B. Henry. What up, bro? Okay.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, he staggers. Oh, dude, this one staggers?
Vital signs critical.
Oh, bro, this is gonna hurt. Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. All right.
System
I can do this.
restored.
I can do this. I can do it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh, shit.
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent malfunction.
I was gonna revive you from this side, dude. I was gonna revive you from this side, man. Oh, I did my best. I did my best. Menace said they did talk about the recalibration. All right, good. Good. Thank you, Menace. So I forgot to talk about how the DZ is going to be only for one season. And I forgot about talking about how... Dude, we're all dying trying to get over this freaking thing. We're all dying doing this. This is horrible. This is such a bad idea. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. And who did we leave out there alive? We left out there the fire guy. Oh, man. He's not even the healer. Oh,
Agent vital
jeez.
signs 0.
That fell apart. Corey, what up? How you doing, Corey? Twitch drops? We're on YouTube, man. But yes, there are Twitch drops. Go jump over to Twitch, brother. It's a patch. It's a purple flame patch. But just a reminder, this is YouTube. But yes, the Twitch drops. It's a purple flame patch. That's what it is. Oh, dude, there's 2 heavies, bro. No, why are you running away? It's just the 2 heavies. Uh-oh. This might take a while, dude. I think he's going to wait to throw another hive, and then they're just going to kick it again. This is going to take a while. So how are you guys doing? How's everyone doing? How goes it? Okay. You got this, bro. Come on, Fire King. Yo, his name's Fire King, and then he has a fire build on. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Love this guy. Love this guy. Uh-oh. Dude, don't throw your freaking hive on. They're gonna kick the turret too, bro. Just get the revive. Just get the revive. I'm not trying to end my stream like this. I'm not trying to end my stream like this, man. Come on, man. Don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. He's getting there. Everything's good, man. I'm watching my favorite stream. Hey, I appreciate you, Darren. And some of the cringe-worthiness. I appreciate it. Keeps us on our toes. When are they adding the prototype gear gun drops to loot crates on escalation missions again? Tuesday? Negative. Next season. Next season, not Tuesday. Next season. Not much luck with the drops or groups so far. Yeah, well, matchmaking's a beast. That's its own beast. Bro, what are we waiting on here? Oh, he changed to a revive hive. Okay, that's good. He changed to a revive hive. All right. You throw that turret, he's just gonna kick it. He's just gonna kick it. Bro, you better, bro, run. Oh, shit. This isn't working, bro. Oh, this isn't working, bro. What are you gonna do there, Fire King? We're all watching you, bro. This is rough. I could have already restarted this stronghold. I don't want to lose my tokens, though. I think he's waiting for them to drop from boredom. All right, run. Run past him. 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 Bro. Bro. OMG. OMG. What are we doing here? Oh, dude. Oh, man. This is something. I see you, Supte. Yeah, I'm about to... I don't know. I really don't want to lose my tokens. I have faith in this guy, but I don't know what the hell he's doing. I don't know what the hell he's doing.
First kill's gonna be mine.
Up. I'm liking where this is going. I'm liking where the oh, watch out! I'm liking where this yes,
Assistance.
yes. Let's go.
Serious trauma detected. System curtailed. System reactivated.
Wait for it. Now. And now his armor. There you go. Should be gone. Perfect. Dude said vote to kick. Aw, come on. He pulled through at the end. Come on. You gotta have faith in random people, man. You can't just be mean like that. That's why we sat here and we waited it out. We wanted to see how that unfolded, and look at us now. Come on, man. Yeah, it took a second or two, but we're good.
Agent down. System malfunctioning.
GG's. There we go. We did it. No way that fire guy pulled that off. I hope.
System
Yep, he did.
restored.
He sure did. I can't get enough exotic components. They are adding a exotic components cache to the Dark Zone.
Local power offline. Circuit breaker detected.
Yeah, Rudolph. Hey, man. People be savage, you know? Cutthroat. Cold-blooded. Yo, those guys are the worst. With that mutator. Those guys are the worst. GG's. Truth said, use bullets, man. Use bullets. No update on crossplay. There was an update, but not anything you'd care about. There was an update on crossplay, but not anything worth. They said, "Oh, I'm watching chat now." We got this. Yeah, after this escalation, I'm gonna work on that recap video and then get out of here. I thought he was using the Iron Lung, no? You would think with a name like Fire King. Nah, it looked like some other LMG. Maybe it's an LMG with ignited. I mean, he's still putting MFers on fire. We got it going on. Shoot! You said maybe. Here, I'll check that. Let me see. Nah, we were wrong. He's running in sync. Speaking of prototype, I haven't seen a prototype in a hot second, huh? I have not seen a prototype in a hot second. Okay. There was no purple flame there is no purple flame patch and weapon skin for 4 hours watch time. Okay, it says named item cache. And one is skin too. No, it's a the first one's the patch that I showed you. And then the last one's a weapon skin. The weapon skin's for 4 hours. You said you only got one so far? Oh, I got you. Very cool. Too bad they don't have YouTube drops, you know what I mean?
Immediate medical assistance.
Why don't they give YouTube love? Why's it gotta be Twitch drops? Oh, he shot me through that? Dude, I didn't know you could shoot me through that. Crap. Well, that hurt. We're good, we're good. Ooh, yeah. Next. Got it going on. All right.
We're set up in the mall. They're not getting through here. Don't die, motherfucker.
Not a chance. That was pretty good timing on that. Not gonna lie. Not a chance. Diesel, are you dead too? You inbred zombie. Stand up and fight. Stand up and fight. It's basically what they sound like. I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Status effects with status effects chance. That's not bad. Use that. I could use that. I could definitely use that. Core strength. What's this one? Armor regeneration. Nope. Can't use that one. 1 for 2. Damn, that sucks. Alright. 1 for 2. Prototype. I honestly never seen anyone run the fire turret. Yeah, it's because it's not worth running. It's not worth running, man. It's interesting, but that's the only word for it. Interesting. You know?
Immediate medical assistance
It
needed.
is interesting. I agree. Easy peasy. So you're saying I'll be able to heal people with Refactor, and I'll be able to heal people with the Caduceus at the same time? It's gonna be pretty cool. Kami, can I do a backfire build and Ouroboros? You can't have 2 exotics at the same time, but you can do a backfire build that you can use with an Ouroboros. The only difference is you have to worry about the bleed on the backfire. So the Ouroboros is more flexible.
You still there, sweetie? Hello? Fuck. Everybody get yourselves ready. This situation is serious.
This situation is serious. Hey. There we go. Hey, if you're lurking and working, hit 1 in chat 1 time. If you're lurking and working, hit 1 in chat 1 time. And then get your ass back to work. Hope you're having a great day at work. Thank you for joining me today. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in chat. Shout out where you're from. You know the whole spiel. But if you're lurking and working, hit 1 in chat 1 time. Then get your ass back to work. I see you. I see you. Working and shit, getting them things done. I see you. All right, here we go. Hey. Lurking and gaming. Ooh. Same. Same. Yeah, me too, man. Ditto. Me too, bro. I'm lurking in gaming. Oop, there's a proto. Bro. How you gonna let him just slap you like that? Damn, bro, how you gonna let him slap you like that too? Because I need the Ouroboros build for PvP. Ouroboros is fun in PvP. It is. I admit. Go.
Diesel, what's going on down there? Diesel, are you dead too, you inbred son of a bitch?
He said
Everybody
it!
get to the arena, now!
He said the thing! He said the thing! Alright, core strength, status effects again. All right. It's looking like they're trying to get me to run core strength with status effects. All right. Keep going. Interesting. Use it with your core strength skill build? Yeah, I could. That would be dirty.
Airborne toxins at unsafe levels. Filters failing. Air filter function restored. Air quality acceptable. Airborne toxins at unsafe levels. Filters failing. Air filter function restored. Air quality acceptable.
Yeah, we did it. Oops. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up.
Agent down.
Oh, we can't back up any further. Oh. Oh.
Airborne toxins at unsafe levels. Filters failing.
Come on. Logan said, I'm the dude that played with you on PS4. Oh, you were playing on a PS4? You talking about Division 2? You saw me on PlayStation?
Acceptable.
I got you. I do love me some PvP. Yeah, you know me.
We got devils in our house and they mean to kill us all. Stand and fight. You hear me?
Stand and fight.
Stand and fight.
Airborne toxins at unsafe levels.
You get that?
Filters
I got you. I
failing.
got you, man. Nice. I see you, Logan. Welcome in, brother. Alright, where am I going to put this turret? Booyah. Healer down. Damn Skippy, Darren. You got it, brother. Boss time. Dude said perfect placing. Yeah, buddy. Almost like I'd done that a time or two. See how it's just shooting down on this heavy? Pretty wicked. I like that. Boss. Booyah. His armor is trash. Oop.
An agent needs assistance.
Oh, maybe not. Ouch.
System curtailed.
Okay. Bye.
System reactivated.
I was about to pick him up. Oh!
Serious trauma detected.
No! Bro. And we're done. And we're done. GG's. Just wasted my tokens.
Agent deceased.
GG's. And I didn't get my prototype drop. About as good as your team. GG's. 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 Hey,
An
give it
agent
to him.
has left
GG's.
your group.
GG's. GG's.
An agent is no longer in your group.
Yo, you guys, what? GG's. Alrighty then. Let's see here. Yeah, we have a little bit more time. And that's the way the cookie crumbles. And that's the way, I like it. Mav said, I just got 2 drops on tier 2. Nice. Good stuff. Good stuff. They take care of their Fire King. Peace out.
You are no longer in a group.
Peace out, Cub Scout. Do you normally do tier 5s with random or go higher? No, we go higher. But I typically run it with randoms, yeah. Because I'm usually like editing videos or doing something, so I typically don't have a mic. I'm just helping people do shit.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Damn, look at that grenade. Woo, he almost got me with that. That was crazy. That was a well-placed grenade. Since I know they're going to spawn over here. Yo, do I for real have another one right there? That's pretty cool. Alright. So since I know they're going to be right there, what I'll do is I'll put the turret here. Shoot this guy here. And turret grenade here. Oh!
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Oh no! The other enemies! No! They just messed up my turret! Oh no! Yo, these enemies throw grenades like they're freaking outfielders. Alright. Booyah. Nope, got some season XP out of that too. Not bad at all. But alright, everybody. I think I'm gonna cut the stream so that I can work on my recap video. I'll probably have the recap video up by, I don't know, the next hour or so. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, but that is it for me. I am Kamikazevondoom. Take care of yourself. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Hey, peace out.